Hello! This is my second attempt at a schoolgirl fight between these two. She's got legs and welcome.
The following contest, Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring, from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
So, this is a special stipulation match requested on Patreon. I think this is called Heather Birth Practice Entrance. It's a tag team entrance from the 2K20.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
And someone is very thick. I might want to do Schoolgirl Battle Royale if there's a want, but I don't know if I can make enough different schoolgirl costumes. I can make at least 4 variations, I think. I'm not sure about more. So they would look like not the same. That's a start. I want to brawl on the outside. I really like how the background looks with depth of fields in this game. And she's in the sharpshooter. Paying homage to the Canadian Hart Dynasty. And also being very pained and suffering. But she fights back. Stacy actually had at least 2 schoolgirl attires during her tenure in WWE. And I don't think this is either of them. She had like a very close shirt. Don't push her back too much. Don't do it. This is inappropriate. Get away from me. You slimy bitch. Go bark like a dog, Trish. That's what you are. A barker. Code Red. This is a rather weird stipulation. Chick kick! And another. Camel clutch to break her back and make her humble. Ah. Foot choke in the corner. Hey, let's go back to the stink face skull. Ha 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 ha. Right in your face. And where are we dragging her? I'm not sure about her skirt length. But hey, if she feels comfortable with it, that's not my business to fashion shame her. Oh no! Choo-choo! Train goes up and she suplexed the train! Satisfaction. The train suplex is not just a joke. It's a specific thing That's Edgar? No, Sabi, Reni Figaro, Sabin, and Edgar, I think. One of the two brothers in Final Fantasy VI. Did. Jawbreaker! Kick right to her shin. And back. Body slam. He chokes her in the corner. I really love her shoes. Like, they're so cool. And they kind of remind me of Gyaro shoes. You know? We need a Japanese schoolgirl to seal the deal with them. Do I have Tina? I have Tina Cow, but I don't think I have... Wow, that was a tornado. And she hurt her back now. No, it worked. This time, I don't need anyone to believe in me. This time I will make sure you won't feel insecure. They fade away. And then you follow. Few months of sorrow and they get you doing it. Treat me like her. I'm feeding your violence into the silence of fate. So, I really like Gone 8, I can't help it. Probably my favorite band of all time. I also like their Enemy, but I only like them with Angela Gosso, but not with Alisa White Gloves or, what's the name of the first? Johan Leva. Someone said that Leva sounded like Constipated Bear. I cannot deny that. Hair pull. Slam onto the mats. That's a few. Yeah, shake him, baby. Stacy's choking her with her long legs. Head scissors, submission. They cut a few head scissor variations here. And I kinda hate it. So yeah, I love this shoes ever since I seen Asuka in Tekken. She's like my main forever. I mean, she's a tomboy, so... And I'm a tomboy, so kind of relatable. I played as Xiao Yu in Tekken 3 as a kid. There was... Our arcades were like outdated. I think I've seen Tekken 3 before I've seen Tekken 1. And some of the arcades even had like a Sega Virtual Racing, which is like the first racing game on arcade that was 3D. But it was still like an arcade. At some point, gambling was banned in Ukraine, and it was a shit idea because a lot of people who had legal jobs lost them, and gambling halls still existed, but illegal. Well, politicians who made gambling illegal got kickbacks from, well, criminals, because you see, when something is legal, it might be not as profitable. If you watched Once Upon a Time in America, Prohibition, once Prohibition was over, the gangs basically got broke. I think we could see the upskirt. Scarf physics are shit in this game. Jiggle physics are non-existent. And I think Stacy might tap out now. Unfortunately, it's really hard to see behind the goddamn stupid son of a glassmaker. That's how we call people who don't know that they're not, in fact, translucent. Hey, Raph, you are not see-through. Absolutely not. I want a screenshot with chick kick. This looks very beautiful, but you see, if we film it like this, it looks kind of crooked. And meh. But if we put the camera down below, now the kick looks proper Van Damme levels. And this is how they filmed all of the Van Damme shots. I'm not talking Rob Van Damme, I'm talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme, whose high kicks were exaggerated by the camera work. A lot of tricks go into camera work for martial arts films in general. For example, Jackie Chan explained how when they edited like a punch, they added a few extra frames. So when they switched camera view for more impact, they cannot do that in wrestling because wrestling is filmed live. But that's why rapid camera changes look like shit in wrestling, because they cannot do that movie editing trick, among other things. The Lion Tamer! Trish steps out. They both have 1 point now. So I was talking about gambling rights. So if you watched Once Upon a Time in America, End of Prohibition was tragic for the mafia that ran the illegal bars, for the bootleggers who drove it all. Legalizing alcohol left a lot of people without jobs. And legalizing gambling, actually, like legalizing prostitution, legalizing anything that people deem immoral, actually will help at least regulate and reduce it. Because shit like that will not go away, but making it legal will let government at least influence it. And I know this is not like the topic, but I'm just saying that when they banned gambling, the underground high bets didn't disappear. In fact, there were legal microcredits industry that worked on lotos. The lotos were not banned, like the worst type of gambling. But arcades disappeared. So like, come fucking on. Mortal Kombat is not a thing that's destroying society, or Tekken, or fighting games, and we're back at this. Like, yeah. Huh? You know what? Can we have a table? Yep. I want to put her on the table and then drop down on it with the scent on. And then we'll go fight on the ringside. Okay, I don't think Trish wanted to go through table, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think anyone wants. So the Dudley Boys threw Stacy through tables when they had a gimmick where one of them, I forgot who, I don't remember their names. Bubba, I think. Not Devon. He was like a lunatic. And he puts women through table randomly, including their own manager, the Duchess of Dudleyville, Stacy, and go for the Krabby time in the city of Boston. Have a Krabby time. Does that even make sense? I think it does. Crabbiness is when someone is irritated. Irritated. As always, I'm starting the replay too late, and we won't get the table going thing. So I was looking for schoolgirl attires, and I could not find this one that Trish has. It was really hard to find it. I had like a mobile game in the background because every time you scroll through a page it loads. So I had Fate Grand Order where I was like farming some shit, and as I was going through the pages, and it's a super nice exchange. I love when near the end they do stuff like that. Pull and drop. Body slam, Joshi style. See, she has that momentum thingy where she goes. Let's get down. Senton to the outside, flying so high. And we go to the place where we could run the race. So Bubba Ray Dudley kind of screwed up that table spot. Usually he took the brunt of the bump with his ass, which broke the table. But with her, he basically hit it with Stacy's back. And first thing she did, she was saying that she checked her fingers if she can move them or if she's paralyzed. No, everything was fine, but it was just a really unpleasant bump. She described that as like the worst bump she took, which is like far from the worst full-time wrestlers were. She was more like a pageant girl who got the job as being eye candy at wrestling show. Like, ooh, now that's a sound. That's why I wanted to play in this arena. Look how much shit it has outside. Unfortunately, these things they have collision boxes. They just don't have programmed moves and animations to actually bump into them. uh, I just love this arena. It's amazing. What I don't like here is 2021. What I don't like is that they had a very similar to K19, I think, arena. Oh, this is nice. Kicked her down with a kickball. I want to have Sunny versus Trish here as well. Okay, this is rather titillating. Angles? All the better angles of our nature are exhibited in this, well, exhibition. It's exhibited in this exhibition that's a little bit tautological, but still fine. I guess I can command in total silence. But it's much easier when there are other commentators. So there's some dead air that I don't have to fill. There's only so much I can talk about people trying to ban video games or stories of wrestlers. So, like, stuff that can be deemed relevant. I really like how they added kicks in here, by the way. Haha. Mwah. Mwah. What you gonna do? And the kick. I don't think Trish is really all that into fighting. Northern Lights can be grabbed, climb up. Yep. There are several preset climbing places, but it's like very bad. It's not surprising because it's not a platforming game. I'm gonna say their height or discrepancies was always funny. The Flair chops. Bulldog. Fights back. Okay, I'll finish this as Trish herself. And Trish wins despite Stacy dominating for the last, I don't know. But don't worry, we'll win some stuff as the schoolgirl Keibler. I hate how in games, like, look, the lighting is beautiful, the material looks real, skin is porous, even the nails, little hairs on the ass look like their actual skin. Leather on the belt, and then you go to the hair on the head, and it looks like goddamn hay. Haymaker. Never understood that word. Why is a strong punch called haymaker? It makes hay? Or it hits you so hard hay falls from you? Is it a farm style move? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. This is Kasumi. And this was Trish versus Stacy Keibler, a submission match with 2 tap outs to finish, and it was on the outside. Yeah, it's a Patreon request. So I'll see you later. Bye bye. Of all things to repeat.
Here is your winner, Trish Stratus.
I like how they show Stacy lying behind. Bye bye and see you later. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on patreon.com/Kasumirina and YouTube.